The southernmost of California's principal deserts is that of the lower Colorado River. We approach it flying northwards over the delta of the river, and ahead of us lies the green irrigated oasis created by irrigation systems both north and south of the international boundary. As we turn towards the north and east, we approach the international boundary, marked by a road, and the city of San Luis Rio Colorado. Yuma, Arizona is in the lower right, and the Algodones Dunes field is immediately ahead of us. Calexico and Mexicali mark the international boundary. And ahead of us is the Imperial Valley and the Salton Sea. The Salton Sea is one of the largest man-made features in California, the result of a great flood in the early 20th century, and now irrigation runoff. It lies at an elevation of about 228 feet below sea level. North of it is the Coachella Valley, bounded on the west by the Santa Rosa Mountains and on the east by the Chocolate Mountains and the Little San Bernardino Mountains. At the northern end of this basin is Palm Springs. Overlooking it is Mount San Jacinto. Turning to the south and retracing our steps, we see the Coachella Valley and the Salton Sea. Beyond the Salton Sea is Enzo Borrego and the mountains of San Diego County. Again, the Algodones Dunes are clearly visible, as is East Mesa. The All-American Canal, which lies immediately north of the international boundary. Passing over Yuma, and once again, San Luis Rio Colorado. We travel south over the arid expanse of northern Mexico. And finally, the head of the Gulf of California. Crossing over the Colorado River at Palo Verde Valley, we enter the second of California's great deserts, the Mojave. Beneath us, past the Sheep Hole Mountains, Chuckwalla Valley, and Palin Dry Lake. In the valley to the left is 29 Palms and its great marine training facility, and to the right, the Bullion Mountains. Flying west, we cross over the Lucerne Valley. And then the Apple Valley and the Mojave River at Victorville and Hesperia. El Mirage Dry Lake passes beneath us, and ahead of us is Rogers Dry Lake and Edwards Air Force Base. Again, we cross the Mojave River at Barstow. Flying eastward over the Mojave Valley, the lava fields near Pisgah Crater, following the route of Interstate Highway 40. Bristol Mountains and Dry Lake appear. The Clipper Mountains, Ward Valley, and the Chemehuevi Valley and the Colorado River at Lake Havasu. We again turn westward and cross the Mojave River north of Needles. Lake Mojave is to the right, and we cross over the Newberry Mountains, beyond which is Paiute Valley and the New York Mountains. Ivanpah Dry Lake and Interstate Highway 15 appear beneath us, and dead ahead is Sema Dome. Soda Lake and the highway at Baker, beyond which is Afton Canyon of the lower Mojave River, the Calico area, Coyote Dry Lake, and again Barstow. We cross directly over Harper Dry Lake, following Highway 58, westward from Barstow to Mojave. The U.S. Borax Pit Mine at Boron and Rogers Dry Lake appear, followed by Rosamond Dry Lake and the Antelope Valley. The San Andreas Fault on the left, the Garlock Fault on the right. East of the Sierra Nevada lies the Basin and Range province, a series of high desert valleys and ranges. Our flight path initially follows the Pahrump Valley and Spring Mountains. The Funeral Mountains and Death Valley appear to the center left. The Amargosa Range and Furnace Creek. Stovepipe Wells. The Ubehebe Crater and lava field appear in the lower center as a darkened area. The Last Chance Range with the Eureka Valley and Fish Lake Valley. Beyond the White Mountains and the Inyo Mountains lies the Owens Valley. West of it, the Sierra Nevada. And in the distance, the Central Valley of California. As we make a gentle turn around the northern end of the White Mountains, Mono Lake appears on the right corner. Our flight takes us south along the crest of the White Mountains. Deep Springs Valley with its small dry lake bed appears. The Eureka Valley on the left side. The Saline Valley on the right. Further to the left, Death Valley at Stovepipe Wells. And we now follow the Panamint Valley southwards, with the mighty Panamint Range to our left and the Argus and Coso Ranges to our right. In the distance, the dry lake bed of Searles Lake.